and in the history of Anambra State. For me, it was just another, by-election. Let's just go and have the votes. We are focusing on November 8th. In the first one, we had two consequential elections. The first one happened to be, Onitsha North, one constituency in the Anambra State House of Assembly. They made it almost like a war. Some religious fanatics put themselves under the fray. Very despicable. Because of at an appropriate time, we'll respond to him. A book for whoever, it happens to be the constituency of the former presidential candidate of Labour Party. That's his state constituency. He lives in Onitsha. And all of them came. The senator representing the zone came. Even the senator representing Anambra Central threw himself into the ring. Member House of Reps, they threw themselves into the ring. It looked like this was an allied forces. They were coming. And who are they coming against? The people. They mustered all the allied forces. And you know what? The people of Anambra spoke. They wanted to use it as a testing ground for the new concoction called ADC in Anambra State. And guess what? That election came and Apuga won 8/8. And we won with about 77%. Very emphatic statement. And the ADC, whatever, got less than 20%. The other ones, Labour Party, I don't know, almost zero. The signal that we sent there was that ADC and Labour Party are dead in Anambra. Now, Apuga. Well, what's Apuga? What's an Apuga? If Apuga in America. Apuga, Bogene. The new concoction called ADC demonstrated what they are about. They already bribed the youth called polling agents, and they took the booklets and already comprinted ADC, and wanted to bring it in. Mana Apoga, Geneva. Is that how ADC is going to govern Nigeria? By fraudulently, by comprinting ballot papers before the election. Is that what ADC is about? ADC does not exist in Anambra. And we showed it yesterday in two major elections. They are not on ground. They have no support, even in their home, even in their polling unit. ADC, Association of what? I don't know what they are called. ADC, they had mere 2%. That's what they got. It says one thing, Labour Party is dead. And you know what is interesting as well? Apuga defeated the Labour Party governorship candidate in his ward, defeated the ADC Labour candidate in his ward, who defeated all of them. It was a tsunami. Once you allow the vote to count, Apuga will always win minimum 75%.
Hello, everyone. As if the same Soludo did not say that in 2023 we are not going to get anything in Anambra State. Well, this one went his way. Fine and good. By elections, there are opportunity for opposition, to be able to do something. I don't know which light is better, whether like this. Which light is better? It's opportunity for opposition to always get this. But in Nigeria, of course, we are always fixated on general elections. Nobody cares about the by-election and stuff like that. Most times, candidates are left on their own to keep struggling. And a good number of time, I think a lot of citizens don't really realize how important election is to their lives. And I don't blame them. Why would they be focused? Why would they even bother about how important election is in their lives when they know that they can, how do I put it now? They can beg people for money. They can bring their problem and come and dump it on people's head, and the people will be the ones that are doing it. You find out that most time, the people who even will tell you that, this coalition will not work, and Nigeria, nothing can happen in Nigeria, are the people who need the help the most. They are the ones. I've got it to a place where I say, no, I like to not work. You continue to suffer the suffer. Let's sit down and take it like that. There's someone who called me for him. He was really very pained because he said his own cousins, that he pays the school fees of his of their children. Do you know what they were busy doing? Of Vancouver, they were busy selling their votes for 10,000 naira. Yes, they were busy selling their votes for 10,000. I said, oh, why would they not sell their votes for 10,000 naira when at the end of the day, you will come, you will be the one to, how do I put it now? You will be the one to pay their children's school fees, you pay for their, maybe their wife's naming ceremony, person go sleep with your wife finish, you go carry belle, now you go come dey do naming ceremony. I always tell people, I say you had 9 months. 9 months of notice. You know they say one naira, they will carry a couple for your head, they will say hospital bills, this bill, that bill. So at the end of the day, they do nothing. Meanwhile, when they sell their votes, these people who come in, who now win supposedly by election, get into office, put in policies that will destroy businesses. The money you used to earn before, you can no longer earn it. And then the problems you used to solve before, the problems will now compound. I say, make una dey do. Shey me have been telling people to do tough love. They say Aisha is a bad person. After all, what will I do? They are family. We can continue now. They are family. So let the family be behaving as if they don't have head. Then you'll be carrying their problems. And don't worry, all of us are here now. We continue it the way it is. So Soludo is having fun. Let him have as much fun as he can, and he wants to. Let it continue. It's not even just Soludo. Even seeing this person now, what's this person's name? Bayo Nanuga coming out to say that whether her market, he put the picture of Atiku, then that of Bayo Nanuga. That one go house now. The phone say be man. I'm a head of a home. His mates are running for presidency and all of that. They are vying to be president. He is busy doing mouthpiece for president, and then going on about behaving like someone wey him head no correct. I just look at it on that Twitter. What I just did was, I cannot imagine that Aisha Yusufu, I'm the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and my what do they call them now, as senior advisor on information, abi media and strategic communication, whatever it is that they call it, is saying this same tweet, does a post like this. You're losing your job that day. Sorry. You're lose. But then what am I saying? But I say, well, Nigeria does not have a president anyway, so you have all sorts of manner of things going on. But then what is it that even the person who rigged the election to be sworn in is saying? Those are the same things. So they'll continue to do that. But anyway, it is what it is. And Nigerians, when I see people talk about the fact that people's votes are being bought, what I say to them is this. So let me tell you something. The people whose votes cannot be bought are more than the people whose votes are being bought. Do you know why I know that? If the people whose votes cannot be bought were less, that whole polling unit will be filled up with people that will come and be selling their food, because everybody wants to make money. So if this opportunity, but there are so many people that you cannot buy their food. So that's why it's only a few people there. And if people turn out, it's always about turnout. If people turn out, even the people whose votes are being bought, they go to shame. If all of you are there, somebody wants to start, but get out of here, you can't do that here, they won't be able to do it. But at the end of the day, people feel like it's none of their business. Let's be watching now. Yes, let's be watching. And by the way, you know what? That's the person. We had quite a lengthy conversation, and he was saying that, now people are saying at least Buhari did this. I said, yes, that was how we say at least Jonathan. During Jonathan's time, that was the worst. There are some people who don't believe it's the worst, just the way there are some people who don't believe that Tinubu is the worst. After Jonathan, Buhari came. Buhari now made Jonathan to be good. Now, Tinubu is making Buhari to be good. If we don't do the right thing, worse will come after Tinubu, and then that one will be making Tinubu to be good. The capacity for it to go south is very high. It's left for us to say, no, we will not agree, or we just keep watching. Thank you. Bye.